This is what the problem is with having discussions over the internet, man. The internet is especially Twitter, man, with only having so many words to say something. The internet is it's a shortcut to saying something dumb, and it's a shortcut for people to get angry and lash out. Because now that she said this, she might have a point, but man, we're getting to the place where we need to have discussions, not these short comments on Twitter about how your feelings are, man. Because now she's saying something, and honestly, I don't think it was worded correctly. Even if there's a discussion there, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Let's just say she might have a point, but the way she phrased it and putting it on Twitter, that's why I stay off of Twitter, man. Because now she's saying something, it's coming off a little insensitive, and now people who used to love her are straight up saying, "I hate you." I pulled up the article that I pulled some of this information up from to show you the blowback that she's getting from people now. This is one that really stood out to me. Again, this is from NBC News. This is a quote from a Twitter user. I decided not to kill myself because I want to know how Harry Potter's story ended. For a long time, that was all that kept me alive until I met my husband, who helped me learn to love myself and want to live. You insulted him to my face. I hate you. That's a strong. Those are strong words. That's a strong feeling. This is what happens online, man, when people do this. People say something dumb, and then people just get very heated to saying things that, are just very emotional, that are sometimes maybe a little extreme. Let me just go to something here that makes me criticize all of this. Her tone is very, very insensitive, man, for what she wanted to talk about. This one talking about having discussions on Twitter. This is I think it's kind of a shitty way to put it. I'm not saying that she's transphobic or anything like that, but I think that the way she phrased things, not the best way to go at it, man. J.K. Rowling put here, people who menstruate. She put that in quotes. I'm sure there used to be a word for those people. Someone help me out. Woman, wimpen, opinion. Creating a more equal post-COVID-19 world for people who menstruate. And right there, the way
that's shitty.
Yeah, it's shitty, man. The way she's like, that's sarcastic. That is no way to go in and talk about people who, by the way, and I'm gonna put this out here, and I'm really trying to find a middle ground here, and see both sides. But man, as a white straight woman, she probably has no right to come up here and talk down to these people and talk about how they feel and their problems. Me as a black straight male has no right to go in and try to talk down to people who I have no association with or don't understand what's it like to be in their position or their sexual orientation. If I want to talk about this shit, I'm not gonna get online and start making short Twitter captions that come out like I'm condescending. I'm talking shit to people. That's why I don't get on Twitter, man. Because you say a lot of things and they're not discussions. They're remarks. They're quotes. They're snide asides. That shit, man. At this point where, and by the way, why are you starting more shit when there's a lot of shit already happening? Everybody out here is upset about the racial injustice that's going on. I would be more trying to unite people instead of trying to divide people. Instead of putting this shit out here, I don't get it. You know what? Cast a spell on your lips and shut the fuck up. If you can't say anything nice. I'm not saying don't have your opinions. I'm not saying that there's a rule on how you say things, but man, I think there is a certain more sensitive approach to talking about these things instead of saying something in a shitty, smart ass manner and insulting people. That's my biggest takeaway, man. So social media is a poison when it comes to that. It keeps us from having discussions. She might have a point. I see what she's trying to say, but she's saying it in a very, very wrong way.
Well,
man.
And then again, it's like every time when I got in trouble when I was a kid, it's not what you said, it's how you said it, right? and also kind of what you said is shitty too.